Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 2 of our Orlando Wizards franchise, and last episode we beat the Carolina Panthers 50-6 at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. So we won a weekly award, and we will just show you that right now. So Tua Tagovailoa had was 15 for 18. He had a perfect pass rating of 158.3. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Congrats to him. 323 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 sack, 1 carry, 5 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. So we will show you the uniforms that both teams are going to be wearing in today's matchup, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, the Seattle Seahawks will be wearing the neon green jerseys with neon green socks, navy pants. They're the home team, and for your Orlando Wizards, they're going to be wearing their traditional away white jerseys with black pants, because last episode we were also away, and we actually did wear the purple jerseys because the Carolina Panthers wore white because it was week 1. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Orlando Wizards.
Alright, it is kickoff time here in Seattle, Washington. So the Seattle Seahawks are going to kick this away, and it is Patrick Peterson, the former Arizona Cardinal and Minnesota Vikings safety. So he returns this one. He does get stopped though at the 37. That will be a first down and 10. Tua Tagovailoa stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So we're going to use the Saints flood pass play. I know we're no longer the New Orleans Saints. We are now the Orlando Wizards. I get it. We still have that same playbook that New Orleans had. So last week, 5 receptions, 108 yards, and a touchdown over the win over the Carolina Panthers. Rob Gronkowski did a really good job offensively claiming those receptions. I mean, he's a pretty fast receiver, let me tell you. And Tua Tagovailoa, he is going to step back and he's going to throw this one off to Devontae Parker. And no, excuse me, Antonio Brown claims that 33-yard reception. So that will be a first and 10 for the Wizards. So we are going to use actually run the ball with Melvin Gordon III. So Tua Tagovailoa, he's going to hand this off, and he uses that juke move, and Melvin Gordon gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be his first rushing touchdown of the game, and it's now going to be 7-0 Orlando in Seattle, Washington. Alright, so it's now 8-0. We actually did a 2-point conversion. We faked the field goal, and we actually scored a touchdown, passed it to one of our offensive linemen. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. I was going to click the field goal, but I accidentally clicked the triangle button on the PS4. I meant to click the square button, but it turns out I accidentally made it in successfully, but I forgot to actually film it for you guys, so I do apologize for that. We do have a fumble whatsoever. Marcus May of our defense makes that recovery as fast as he does, so it's now first and 10 for the Orlando Wizards. So they've been magically playing defense all along. So they're going to throw this one out to Devontae Parker. That's going to be a first and goal from the 8. 26-yard reception, by the way. And we are going to actually use some Leonard Fournette as our running back on this play, first and goal. And we are actually at the 8-yard line. So Leonard Fournette gets this one into the end zone. That is a touchdown. This will be his first rushing touchdown of the game. And it's now going to be 16-0 because we're actually going to hopefully make this second chance opportunity happen, because like I said, I forgot to film the first fake field goal for a passing touchdown. So now we lead this one 16-0. All right, now it's 16-0 here in Seattle, Washington, near the Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada border. And Russell Wilson, he is 3 for 3 passing wise. So Will Disley last week had 7 receptions, 81 yards. So they're off to a good, decent start. So 2nd-1 now. It looks like that Russell Wilson, he is going to fire this one out. And take a look at that. It is intercepted. So this will be a 1st-and-10. So we're going to use a wide receiver curl on 1st-down-and-10. So Tua Tagovailoa gets sacked in his own end zone, and Jamal Adams, the former New York Jets safety, makes that sack there. So I think this is the first safety that we allowed in this whole game, in this whole season, actually, as in a matter of fact. And the Seahawks didn't really get a whole lot of points out of that one. So if you really think about it, the team that usually gets a 2-point safety loses the game, because that's not, I mean, safeties are pretty rare in the game of football, in the sport of football. So whenever a player gets sacked in his own end zone, or there was a blocked punt or a penalty was in their own end zone area, that is a 2-point safety for the defense. So the defense scores 2 points, and it's not very much, so you wouldn't get a whole lot of other points along the way. So most of the time, the team that scores the safety ends up losing the game, because it's really not a lot of points. So just keep that in mind. Russell Wilson throws this one, I think, to Tyler Lockett, who was on our Orlando Wizards roster back in Madden 21. So end of first quarter, and this is a 1st-down-and-10. They're at the 30-yard line, and second quarter, 4 minutes to go. So they're running the ball, and he gets stopped at the 22. 2nd-and-3 now for the Seahawks. So Seattle, they're gonna throw this football out. That's too deep, incomplete there. So we're going to use his own coverage on a 3rd-and-3 from the 22-yard line. And he throws this one. That's a 1st-and-10. All right, 1st-and-goal from the 5. There is an I formation here for the Seahawks. They're going to hand this one off to the Seahawks running back, and he lost about 2 yards on that play. So that's a 2nd-and-goal. Cover 3 zone formation here for the defense, and they're actually going to run the ball. He gets stopped there at the 6. So this will result in a 3rd-and-goal. So I am going to use a 4-3 formation here for the defense. And question is, will the Seahawks score in time? 2-minute warning is coming up. So 3rd-and-goal from the 6-yard line. So the Seahawks, if they score it, it will be 16-8. Plus the PAT would be 9. So and they throw this one. That's incomplete. So that's going to be a 4th and goal. Seahawks are just going to have to deal with a field goal for now. And if they make this in, it will be 16-5 Wizards. So they get it in for 3 points. So 2 plus 3 does equal to 5. So we're ready to return this kickoff here in formerly known as Quest Field. I don't know what the stadium name is right now for the Seahawks. They keep changing almost each and every year. And we are actually going to take a break. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa, he is back to pass. He throws this one out to Devontae Parker, and that is a 1st and 10, 117 yards. So Tua has done a lot better with the Orlando Wizards. So last season he made the playoffs to the Dolphins in this Madden series. So 23-5, and we will see you guys in the second half. All right, and the Orlando Wizards pick up a interception here for the defense. So Jimmy Smith claims that INT. So this will be Smith's first INT of the season. All right, the second half is underway here in Seattle, Washington, while the Orlando Wizards lead this one 23-5 over the Seattle Seahawks. So they're leading this by 18. So first quarter, they had 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions. So they faked that field goal. So those were really successful. The first one, like I said, I did not film because I accidentally clicked the wrong button, meant to do a field goal, and I filmed the second one just to make it up for it. So Seahawks running the ball, and there is a flag. I don't know. I think it is on holding, and it's on the Seahawks. So it looks like we are going to accept this penalty because he did get over the first down line. So if they didn't get over the first down, I would generally decline because it's another down. And the Seahawks throw this football. It's incomplete. Russell Wilson with 2 INTs on the day. So this is 3rd and 11 from the 32. Wilson trying to throw this one out, and the receiver will not make that first down happen for the Seahawks. So Patrick Peterson, former Arizona Cardinals safety, he is going to return this punt return, and he's number 7. That's what he wore at LSU and when he played for the Minnesota Vikings. So he gets stopped there at the 9, and we're actually going to take a short break. All right, now 1st down and 10 from the 46. Tagovailoa, he's going to fire this one out to his former Miami Dolphins teammate, Devontae Parker. And he has 173 yards, so passing-wise, Tagovailoa today. And Devontae Parker is getting a first down. So he has 118 receiving yards today. So that's something impressive to see along the way. Let's see here. Tagovailoa, will he throw this out to Parker? Incompletion. I am thinking about doing a single back formation here. I am going to change it up just a wee little bit to think of our strategic game plan. So Devontae Parker will take in spot of Chris Godwin. So Tagovailoa, he's going to throw this one out to Parker. Gets a 3rd and 2. So it looks like I'm going to do another quick slant route here. And Tagovailoa, does he throws this one? Is it complete? No. But I am going to run the ball. If we don't get this in, we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. So we should be able to get this in because we're only 2 yards out. So And the answer, we do not. All right, this is the beginning of the fourth quarter. So this turns out to be an interception. So CJ Mosley claims that INT. So we are at first down territories. We are already in the red zone to begin with. So Seattle with its fourth turnover. So this is kind of odd because last time we were trying to run the ball, we didn't even get it into the end zone for fourth and goal. So Leonard Fournette gets his 30th career touchdown, and they now lead this one 30-5. All right, break over. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Russell Wilson throws this one, and he is 11 for 19, 99 yards, and 3 INTs today. But Will Dissly, 5 receptions, 30 yards whatsoever. And this will be a first and 10 as well. Clock's winding down pretty fast. Seattle wants to get their first touchdown of the game. But the real question is, can they do it within the next 2 minutes and 26 seconds? Seahawks fans are hoping so, as they do get a first down in the red zone. So they're at goal line. So goal line is anywhere beyond the 10 to the end zone. So first and goal, time is running out here. So they're going to hand this off to the running back. So this concludes the 2-minute warning. So this is a second and goal. Zone coverage here. They're at the 12-yard line. And this is a second and goal. And this turns out to be intercepted by CJ Mosley again. And he gets stopped there at the 14. CJ Mosley will probably be a defensive player of the game. So we're actually going to use the I form here. We're going to use some inside zone with Leonard Fournette. Seattle with 5 turnovers already in this game. So we're going to run the ball with Fournette. So we use that juke move. And he gets stopped at the 41. So we're almost at that 150 offensive rushing yards moment. So 90 seconds to go. Tagovailoa throws this one out. Incomplete. 181 yards. So we're almost at 200. So that's really good standings where we are right now. So he could be probably the passing leader by the end of the season. So Chris Godwin gets a reception. So he gets over 200 yards. So 355 total yards in this one. So 212 passing yards. So I'm going to pass this off to Leonard Fournette. So he has 10 rushes, 92 yards. Question is, will he get up to 100 yards by the end of this episode? So he gets stopped there at the 13. Somebody for Seattle is down and hurt. So 3rd and inches now from the 13. Tua running the ball, and he gets that first down. So we're only 10 yards away from getting 150. So Tagovailoa, I'm thinking here, he is just going to run the ball. He gets stopped at the 1. We're going to take a timeout. All right, so Tua Tagovailoa, final score is 36-5. Wizards win it because Leonard Fournette scored a last-minute touchdown. So Tagovailoa, 9 for 13, 218 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. Russell Wilson, 15 for 25, 138 yards, and 5 INTs. So that's not the greatest performance I've ever seen by Wilson in this Madden series. But Leonard Fournette, 12 carries, 107 yards, and 3 touchdowns, 8 broken tackles. So Tagovailoa, he had 3 carries, 27 yards, no touchdowns. Melvin Gordon did have a rushing touchdown whatsoever. Will Dissly had 6 receptions, 39 yards, no touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski was the only one to claim a touchdown reception. in this episode. So defensively, they've had great defensive players. I mean, Marcus Davenport, Jamal Adams, Ben Burke, Keeverin had 1 sack each. So C.J. Mosley had two interceptions. Joe Hayden, Jimmy Smith, and Bradley Robbie had one interception each. So Jamal Adams, the former New York Jets player, had the team's only 2-point safety. So there were no kickoff nor punt returns. So that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Please stay tuned, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great Thursday evening, everybody.